Shows being booked, songs getting quoted, lot on my plate.
And to some kids it may be something else.
Tamam, devam. Okey.
And you a king if you want it. You know you got what it takes to take the crown.
I ain't worry, homie, just play your position. You got the name, I got the lyrics, so sit and listen. I remember when I didn't have a pot to piss in. It's all my mama's struggle, cause we had an empty kitchen. Yeah, I do it so I never live like that. History repeats itself, but I don't need that history back. Cause all I want is my money rolled up in bundles, so my family can be stress-free without no struggles. Just finished up my album, had no clue what else to do. So I said just fuck it with it, now I'm working on number 2. August 2013, we dropping it. So if you want some real music, just go and cop that shit. I put my whole life on the line with it, cause before I recorded it, I felt like quitting. My girl told me, I know you love what you do in your bag, and you love me too, but most of all you love your fans, don't let them down. Yeah, she said I know you love your fans, don't let them down.
Tem dois
You a
embaixo.
king if you want it, you know you got what it takes to take the crown. Yeah, she was right. Yeah.
Nossa, eu tô 22
And you a king if you want it. You know you got what it takes to take the crown.
Lost people on the way to try to get it in, cause they think they deserve some profits to split these dividends. Two things I got, my boss and my words. So fuck whatever you heard, my nigga, this shit's confirmed by me. I'm gonna take it, all of your rappers take too long to make it. Fuck this waiting, I had my talent masked away like Jason. I went from selling shows out to having no shows now. This shit is fucking stressful, I wish I could just go out. Yeah, like a regular person, learn a regular lesson. Instead every time I walk out, somebody's got a question. You still rap? Where you been? Did you quit? No, you stupid motherfucker, it ain't easy to make it big. I guess I took a turn on the wrong road, but I'm back and the old me is long gone. It took a year to realize what I was doing bad, but when you get the album, you gon' realize that I am
Não
back.
para, não para.
Não para, não para, não para.
Ganhamos, velho.
Caralho. Falei com ele nos equipamentos, botando som pra ele pá. Deu outra. Cada dia. Aí eu tô junto. Aí quero ver esse spawn.
So high like an astronaut, I'm backing off, I'm falling up, which means I'm going backwards, moving forward while I'm popping up ice behind me. Sipping some tonic faded, my generation just made it, sipping on whatever handed, pressing the manic, mannequin like what we handle. Handles of drinks that we seem to forget what was given, but yeah, we could do it. All that is new shit, killing these niggas, man, fucking this life is so stupid. I be so gone, so gone, so long, so long. Now I'm wasted at a place with broken faces, I don't know, but I just call them all my fam because we came to get throwed. I say, pull it up, girl, sip it. Pull it up, girl, sip it. Pull it up, girl, sip it. You just came to get tipsy, so you pull it up, girl, sip it. Pull it up, girl, sip it. Pull it up, girl, sip it. You just came to get tipsy, so you.
Remorse, my voice hoarse, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs across the club. I hope she hears me. Young and dumb and kinda drunk. We also like to do drugs and get fucked up. It's fucked up. All the girls turned up in the VIP, VIP. All the college girls with the fake IDs, FIT. She wanna be a designer, she like my Y3s. She say my nudies fit me nicely. Enticing, it's not tangible, but baby it's there. I really like the color of your hair. Yeah, got some glow under your nose. Shadow, you go. So,
pull it up, girl, sip it. Pull it up, girl, sip it. Pull it up, girl, sip it. You just can't get tipsy, so you blow it up, girl, slip it. Blow it up, girl, slip it. Blow it up, girl, slip it. Just can't get tipsy, screaming 4 blunts, 5 pills, 6 shots, 7 girls in the bag. 4 blunts, 5 pills, 6 shots, 7 girls in the bag. Big
Searching
shot.
for the meaning of life in this Jack Daniels and ice. Dancing with white girls wearing flats and tights. Girls with high expectations, they in these low lives. Her daddy don't like me, cause I don't put on no guys. Your daughter is a freak. Mr. Lawyer, no lies. She been doing lines on my iPhone 5. She told me she invincible, like I won't die. Just hit rehab a few times, she need that. Cause that vodka and that oxy don't mix. But this week was hard, we just really need a fix. Motherfuck your feedback. Red lipstick on the filter of the parliament. Foul play in my apartment. So I say,
blow it up, girl, slip it. Blow it up, girl, slip it. Blow it up, girl, slip it. You just can't get tipsy, so you blow it up, girl, slip it. Blow it up, girl, slip it. Blow it up, girl, slip it. You just can't get tipsy, so you blow it up.
É só ganhar. Esses moleques são ruins, mano. É só ganhar, relaxa. Nade, Blitz.
Peraí que eu tô ligando.
Ele tá plantando embaixo.
Boa. Vai, vamos por cima, Blitz. Vamos por cima, Blitz. Vem aqui, Blitz. Ai, o cara aqui. Corre dele, Blitz. Corre dele.
Aí,
Tá vindo. Tá vindo. Tá lá com o Blitz. Tá lá fora. Fecha o portão, meu velho.
aí, cara, não vi nada. Nem vi.
July 1st, 2013, the window seat. Yeah, whenever I hear the name Molly, I think of high school. Sweet and unfulfilled, teen prophecies at a drive-through. Sleepy town sweaters and property that we'd climb to. Soundtracks to movies we probably could have died to. And every time I hear the name Annie, I think of heartbreak. Laying still forever, watching Kissing Camel Park shakes. How love went flying 1,000,000 miles from me. But singing along to songs that we'd never consider country held heaven an inch above me. It all had meaning that these days I die to see again. In my wallflower years, we blossomed in on the bottom bed. Smelled like teen spirits that hadn't reached our nirvanas yet. But I was tired of my groggy-eyed dream. I was positive the world was gonna end by 19. I was king of parking lots that would've never drive free, thinking someday the best of times are meant to find me. But I woke up forgetting what it means to live, and looking back saw a list of all the reasons that I did. I took them all for granted, I'm guilty, I plead the fifth, and I'm realizing maybe all I need is this.
Maybe all I need is a view from the window seat, staring back at me.
Yeah.
Staring back at me.
Maybe all I
All I
need.
need is the view from the window seat, staring back at me. Staring back at me.
Now every time I think of the summer, I fall in love still, hoping that we'll catch each other whenever our guts spill. In a homemade star show, wishing we could have managed and found something bigger than us. Instead we just look for planets, convinced we took for granted all the shit we didn't know. Every time I think of New York City, I'm missing home. I spent 14 months growing backwards in my mind. Considered jumping out my window just to see if I could fly this year. I considered leaving all the time. A hurricane later singing I would rather be alive. As I tried to lock and load, let my roaring 20 stop and go. If all of this is rock and roll, then fuck it, I'm Johnny Ramone. But I don't wanna be this lonely looking back on our highways paved in nicotine and skinny jeans. In fact, if the best of times are never meant to find me, then I'm glad. Doesn't every happy movie have a scene that makes it sad? If we're meant to fall apart like the ceiling in my room, then looking at my life, I see the reasons that we do. I took it all for ransom, I'm guilty, I plead the fifth, and I'm realizing maybe all I need is this.
Maybe all I need is the view from the window seat, staring back at me. Staring back at me.
Yeah. Maybe all I need
is the view from the window seat, staring back at me. Staring back at me.
Yeah. But I woke up forgetting what it means to live, and looking back saw a list of all the reasons that I did. I took it all for ransom, I'm guilty, I plead the fifth, and I'm realizing maybe all I need is this. Maybe all I need